What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Lock of the Week here on We Want Picks. My name is Jacob. Thank you for joining me here today. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new. Let's get right into it. What Lock of the Week is simply I pick one underdog on every card, every single week, that I believe in my mind with 100% certainty that they will not only win but dominate their fight. And so far we are 12-5 in the last 17 picks, picking all underdogs, a 70% win rate, and this is how it looks so far. As you can see, we started off with a 4-win streak, a little slip up, got back on track, another 4-win streak, a little slip up again with Kay Hansen, Mickey Gall. We put 3 Lock of the Weeks on one card. It was a mistake. But then we bounced back. Mark Madsen, Pat Sabatini. 2 weeks ago, we had Jordan Wright. And last week, well, let's get into last week. So last week, we had an unfortunate situation. Unfortunate for me, but lucky for all you haters out there, because we had Carlos Candelario as the Lock of the Week. He was about to go to prison. 25 to life for premeditated murder. For what he was about to do to Tatsuro. It was going to be one of the most magnificent things I had ever seen, because I've never seen so much hate on Lock of the Week in my life. And speaking of, if you are going to leave a comment about my Lock of the Week, I need you to man up. I need you to grab your balls and put a Lock of the Week in the comments. None of this, I think this person will, I think this person will. I put myself out here every single week with a 70% win rate. If you can't pick one lock and put it in the comments when you disagree with me, you ain't shit to me. And speaking of, there was a lot of hate and nobody would put their Lock of the Weeks except for a few people. So let's get into this week's first ever Wall of Shame. And let me prelude this with saying these people that I'm about to put on blast are the only people in the comment section that were man enough or woman enough to pick their Lock of the Week. So while I'm about to make fun of them, I want to commend them for putting themselves out on the ledge like I do every single week and picking a lock. Let's get right into the first ever Wall of Shame. First up on Wall of Shame, we have Hilario Salas with Mike Breeden Lock of the Week. Ooh, I'm sorry, not the answer we were looking for. 0-1, I appreciate you putting yourself out there. Next up, we have Mr. Y. Challenge accepted. Mike Breeden is Lock of the Week. Ooh, he was not. 0-1, make sure you're keeping track at home. Next up on the Wall of Shame, we have Sean Spencer. Mere Shard Underdog of the Week. Ooh, he couldn't have looked any worse in his matchup. That's 0-1 for Sean Spencer. I appreciate you putting yourself out. Next up, we have Johan Lock of the Week. He looked great, had a shot there, but came out with the big fat L. 0-1 for Lock of the Week. I actually like Johan, but he did not win. I'm sorry. Next up, we have another Gerald Mearshart. I am sorry. 0-1 again for Lock of the Week for Joshua there. Better luck next week. Next up, we have Johan again. Ooh, he did get the knockdown, looked great, but he could not finish the job. Wall of Shame for Hitman there, Johan. And next is my favorite. We had somebody that happened to go 0-4. They wouldn't pick a Lock of the Week. They picked 4 different fighters. They all lost. A new record for Wall of Shame. He finally picked a Lock of the Week, and what did he choose? He chose Jared Gordon. Oh, unfortunately, Jared Gordon did not win. So we have everybody did not win. Lock of the Week, Wall of Shame. So that was the first week of Wall of Shame. But again, everybody that was featured on there is no hate. I commend you and applaud you for actually picking a Lock of the Week, because a lot of people were saying, oh, Carlos, this is terrible, this is terrible. But they would not pick a Lock of the Week. So although you guys did not win, I want to applaud you again for picking Lock of the Week. That is just to show how hard this actually is. Anybody can sit here and be like, oh, I think this might happen, but this might happen, and this. One pick, put it in the comments if you disagree. Let's get into this week's Lock of the Week. So this week's Lock of the Week is somebody that, honestly, if you know me, you already know who it's going to be. Somebody very, very special to my heart. There was a few options on this card. I like about 3 to 4 underdogs. I'm going to talk about somebody at the end of the video that I need you guys to watch out for. That's a big underdog that I think you might be sleeping on. But let's get into this week's Lock of the Week with a flashback of how I feel about this person. Let me tell you what we got going on. We come 50 units this past week. We have 5 units on Melissa to win. We have 4 units on her to win inside the distance decision, no
Not
action.
wait, you. I do like
me,
Melissa, so I'm
right,
not gonna.
and me, I already have 9 units. I just put another 2 units on under 2.5 at plus 165. Melissa all the way, lock of the week. I've never been so confident in my life. I'm getting another chain after Saturday. Melissa Gatto, welcome back again to Lock of the Week, and congratulations on your big victory coming up against Tracy Cortez. And I know, a lot of people are going to be like, well, Jacob, you used to be all about Tracy. What happened to Tracy? I bet, and this is not true, but everyone is going to say that the reason that I picked Melissa Gatto is because I'm like somewhat upset because, and this is not even true. It's not, don't listen to the haters. It's because like, I'm upset for some reason that Tracy Cortez is dating Brian. And there's going to be some haters out there that say that the only reason I'm picking Melissa Gatto is because I'm upset that Tracy Cortez, because of people are going to say that Tracy. There's no truth to it, okay? I respect Tracy Cortez and her relationship with Brian. But Melissa Gatto, guys, is just so dangerous. And we've already seen the odds start moving. I think she opened up as like a plus 180. Last time I checked, she was a plus 120. She might end up as a favorite by the time this fight starts. So I know that this is probably going to be a lock of the week that a lot of people agree with me with, which is great. Leave a comment if you do. Leave a comment if you don't. But if you don't, make sure you list your lock of the week. Let me explain why Melissa is lock of the week. So Tracy Cortez is a very good wrestler. And that's kind of where I see it ending, right? Her striking is okay. Her jiu-jitsu is okay. Her ground and pound is okay. She can control the fight. But Melissa Gatto, man, she is so dangerous with her sweeps, on her back with her jiu-jitsu. You saw the front kick against Bakes to end the fight. She's got some decent power now with her striking. She's starting to figure out the striking part of her game. But on the ground is where she excels. And that's where Tracy wants to take this fight. For Tracy to win this fight, she needs to make it boring. And I'm talking boring. The crowd needs to be booing her if she wants to win this fight. She needs to get Melissa to the ground and just hold her. Don't try to do anything. Just hold her, because the second you start moving, Melissa, with those jiu-jitsu sweeps, will find a way to put you in danger. You saw Banks take her down and was never in a position where she could really get off some good ground and pound, because the second you try and move your hips to posture up, to start throwing elbows, to start threatening submissions, Melissa's moving her hips, she's grabbing your arms, she's threatening submissions, she's sweeping, she's ending up on top, and if she ends up on top in this fight against Tracy Cortez, it is going to end very quickly, either with ground and pound or with an arm bar, some sort of submission, a head and arm triangle, something. She will figure out a way to finish this fight, because that is what Melissa Gatto does, and that is why she is lock of the week. I'll be honest, I was looking at Justin Gaethje for lock of the week, but I'm like, I think Gaethje wins that fight, but Charles Oliveira is so dangerous. Where I look at Tracy Cortez, very good fighter, not super dangerous, right? Her fights are, I'm going to take you down, I'm going to hold you, I'm going to win decisions. So when I'm picking lock of the week, I want somebody that is not in danger of being finished, which I don't think Melissa is, but also has that finishing ability, which Melissa definitely does. So, I mean, lock of the week, this, guys, is Melissa Gatto. I feel good about it. I already put 3 units on it. Last time, you saw the bets I was making against for Melissa Gatto. I might even make some more as the week goes on. But let me tell you guys another one, my backup lock of the week for UFC 274. So real quick before I go, I want to tell you guys to be careful. I know a lot of people are going to have Andre Fiallo in their parlays as their lock of the week, as like a favorite lock of the week. I need you to be careful. I know people that have trained with Cameron Van Camp, and they say he is an absolute dog, man, that nobody trains harder. He's gonna have the cardio, he's gonna come in, he's gonna brawl, he's got great wrestling, he could have went to college for wrestling, good jiu-jitsu. If this fight finds its way to the ground, Fiallo's going to be in big trouble. And if this stays on its feet, I know a lot of people are saying Fiallo KO. He might, right? He is a 300 favorite. He probably should knock out Van Camp. the Van Camp is a gamer, man. So when you guys are betting on Fialho, I need you to be very, very careful. And if Van Camp comes back and he wins this fight, I need you to come back here and let me know and say thank you. Because I'm trying to warn people that people don't know about Cameron Van Camp, but he is going to be the real deal, and he is going to surprise people on this card in front of thousands of people. That's my warning for you guys. But my lock of the week this week for the second time is Melissa Gatto. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree. If you disagree, make sure you leave your lock below. And again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like the video if you like the video. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe. If you guys want to become a member, that's great too. We do some member giveaways and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys watching. Melissa Gatto, lock of the week for UFC 274. I'm out.